Sí, cómo no.
Para allá. When everybody's ready, let me know.
Ready.
First of all, thank you so much for everybody for supporting this family. We are out here today because the police officers at HPD did their job. Gulf Coast violence offenders did their job by apprehending the suspect who has been on the run for 5 years. The district attorney's office did their job by asking for no bond. However, a magistrate judge still gave bond to this individual and completely disregarded the case facts. He is a violent individual, he is a flight risk, and he has committed violent acts in the past. That was completely disregarded, not even to mention the graphic details of this case. What if it was one of your family members is what I ask. However, Kelly Johnson, judge from the 178th, went ahead and gave this individual now no bond. She made it right. But what if this case didn't have this much public interest? This individual could have came up with $25,000. That's what a Nissan Altima is worth. And he could have been out again for another 4 or 5 years. More officers in danger to try to apprehend him. We need our criminal justice system to work. When HPD does their job, when the district attorney's office does their job, we need our judges to do their job. And once again, I want to thank Judge Kelly Johnson from the 178th for stepping up and doing what the magistrate judge didn't do. Thank you so much. He is a danger to the community and he deserves to be in jail. Dad is going to say a few words.
No estoy de acuerdo que los 150, pues ¿qué tienen? Pues si no fue nomás un robo, fue una muerte la quiso. Y luego no saber ni dónde está, necesitamos saber dónde la dejó. ¿Cómo no vamos a saber dónde quedó o dónde la dejó? Y él tiene que saber. Pues si no sabe él, entonces ¿quién es el que va a saber? Nuestro Padre Dios también sabe, pero él fue el que la mató y fue el que la cortó como haya sido. Entonces necesita que él diga, porque ahorita que pone un ban y al rato se va y que al rato dice bye a todos les va a decir bye. Nadie va a decir yo lo vi, digo que anda allá, no, de vuelta van a batallar para volverlo a agarrar. Pues eso no está bien. ¿Y qué pasa? Es para la comunidad y el pueblo que entonces van a tener miedo. No hay que tener miedo, hay que hablar lo que es. ¿Cómo?
Can you tell us what your dad just said? It's for Grace.
It's Maria's dad.
Okay,
I'm sorry.
this is Maria's, my dad. Okay, my dad, Maria's dad. And what he's saying is that this $250,000 bond is not enough to pay for my sister's death. He did something wrong. He did something. He should come forward to what he did and give everybody closure. We need closure. We need to know where Maria is at. I want to thank all the law enforcement, all the people from courts, U.S. Marshals. Thank you. Thank you for all the work y'all have done in capturing him and putting him in jail. I just want closure right now. I want to know where my sister's at. I want him to pay for what he did. It's been 5 years of torture. It's been 5 years of tears. It's been 5 years of where could she be at? There's been 5 years that a child has asked for her mother, and we haven't had answers. I think it's time to get answers, and it's time for him to open up and touch his heart if he has one and say where Maria's at. Give us that information so we could have closure.
Are you at least relieved that he is not on the
Yes,
streets?
I am very relieved. I'm very relieved. I'm very happy that he is finally in jail.
When did you all learn that he had been taken into custody?
It was yesterday afternoon.
Did they tell you how they found him or any details of what led them?
No, sir.
He was caught right over here at a Walmart.
Yes, can you believe 5
Do you think
years?
he's been in this area the whole time?
5 years in this area. I knew he was always here in Houston.
Did you always know he was the suspect?
Yes, I did. After the investigation, couple days that the investigation was going on, I knew that he had did something to my sister.
Como familia, ¿cómo se sienten que él fue arrestado y que se le fijó una fianza de $250,000?
Pues estoy feliz porque lo arrestaron. No estaba muy contenta por el bond porque él puede ir a la calle y hacer otro crimen. Y pues eso no, ya son 5 años de que ha estado fuera. Y para que salga de nuevo y no lo encuentren y se desaparezca de nuevo, como que no es justo.
¿Existe ese miedo a que pueda pagar esa fianza?
Sí, sí.
And why did you always believe he was the one that was responsible?
He was Maria's trainer that I knew of to the day that Maria disappeared. I had no knowledge that he existed. After that, with the investigation, I understood that he was her trainer and he was training her. If there was a relationship or a friendship or how the investigation is saying, I wasn't aware of that.
Do you think that the family, his family, or someone he knows was helping him?
I'm sure it's the family. I'm sure it's the family. Who else would help a criminal if it's not their family?
How is Maria's daughter? I know she was 5 at the time.
She was 3 at that time.
3.
Now she's 8. She is a happy child. She's a very smart child. Yes, she still wants her mother home. She always continues to tell me, you know what, I want mom home. But one day we're going to get that. We're going to get that closure and we're going to be able to put her to rest.
Como padre, caballero, ¿cómo han sido estos 5 años para su familia? Saber que todavía no ha podido encontrar a su hija.
Un martirio. Pues, ¿qué más? Todos los días pensando en ella, que a lo mejor allí están, que a lo mejor allá están. Estaba triste y está todavía, no se ha resuelto nada. Sabemos que ahí lo tienen, pero esas cosas que dicen de van, pues entonces no valen. Ni tampoco el pueblo va a estar con miedo. Todas las muchachas van a estar con miedo, van a decir, a lo mejor nos roba este hombre, a lo mejor nos roba este otro, no sabemos. ¿No?
And if he's watching this, what would you want him to know, or what would you say to him?
I would tell him, Eric, I think it's been 5 years of you making me go through all this torture and not having my sister and Destiny not having her mother. I think it's time that you touch your heart if you have one and tell me where Maria's at.
¿Podrías enviar un mensaje en español también?
Si yo pudiera hablar y ver a Eric ahorita en estos momentos, yo le diría que por favor se toche el corazón, si tiene un corazón, y que me diga dónde está mi hermana. Para que nosotros podamos cerrar este capítulo y poder seguir adelante y poder ponerla a descansar en paz.
Did you ever get any information that he may have been somewhere other than here this whole time?
No, there was rumors that he might have been deceased, but I never believed in that. I knew he was out there. My heart said that he was still out there.
How often were police in touch with you guys over the last 5 years? Are you getting updates?
I have been getting updates from them probably every month, every 2 months. They have had a good communication with me.
Have you ever thought about the last moments of Maria's life?
I don't want to think about that. I want to think about the happy times in her life. I don't want to think about the last moments.
With everything that's happened with this case, why do you think the magistrate even took out the time to give? What's your guess?
We have a big problem here in Harris County that we're not putting community safety first. Above all, we want to think about a person's finances, a defendant's finances, before we consider their crime. Being low income shouldn't give you a discount ticket to continue to commit crimes and harm our community. We have seen this time and time again. It's time for our magistrates and our judges to take community safety as a priority. Just because you're low income doesn't give you an extra discount ticket to get out of jail. Low-income defendants hurt low-income people, low-income victims. So we have to change the way that we are as a society, and we have to really let the criminal system work. We need to feel sorry for the victims and not defendants.
Don Natividad, ¿cómo se siente usted de que esta persona ya está tras las rejas y que le negaron a esas alturas la fianza?
Pues me siento poquito bien, pero no estoy contento de todo, porque de todos modos al rato pueden cambiar las leyes y no está bien eso, porque si él le pusieron 250, al rato puede dar hasta 300, y de todos modos eso es una burla para el pueblo, hasta para la comunidad de policía y todos los detectives y todo. ¿Qué va a pasar? Entonces toda la gente va a tener miedo, todas las muchachas van a tener miedo. ¿Por qué? ¿Por eso? No, hay que aprenderlo y hay que pague. Pues, ¿cómo?
And Gloria, I know you mentioned that y'all weren't really sure about their relationship, but y'all had worries that maybe he was infatuated with her, some love letters that were found.
Well, at that time, yes, there was some letters that were saying how fascinating she was, how of a good person she was, and that he wanted a little bit more than a friendship with her. So if he was dating her, then why were there those letters that stating that he wanted a little bit more than a friendship toward him? So I'm believing that maybe they were friends. I'm not gonna lie. They were trainer at a gym, so I'm sure they were friends. But I personally don't know what happened.
I apologize if you have to repeat yourself, but this is 5 years after the fact. What's your response? Are you happy with how officials handled this, or what do you wish they could have done differently since it has been so long?
Well, I understand that it's a process to get a person that's on the run, but I'm just happy that he's in jail. That's all I can say.
How did you find out?
The detective, he called me and informed me that he had been captured and that he was going to jail.
I can't imagine what that feeling was like. Can you describe? This is a moment that you've been waiting for so long.
Well, I was at work. I was at my break, and I got the call, and I started shaking. My heart started beating. It's an emotion that I've been waiting for 5 years, and finally I get it. Now the only thing I'm praying, my God, that has helped me, that he opens his heart and tells me where Maria's at. That's all. That's it. He's not gonna bring her back. So I want my sister home.
Don Natividad, en español nuevamente, quiero preguntarle ahora qué es lo que usted espera. Decía lo que decía su hija, que ahora lo que quieren ustedes es saber dónde están los restos. ¿Qué me puede decir?
Eso es lo único que debemos de hacer, porque ahorita no va a venir, ya no va a venir ella, nomás que necesitamos saber por qué él es el que debe de saber. ¿Dónde la dejó? Entonces todo se vuelve nada. No, necesitamos ponerle presión a que haga eso, que sepa dónde la dejó. Porque el gobierno y todo se va a burlar con el dinero, se arregla. No. Estamos tan dispuestos que acuérdense que lo que dijo Dios y el que está manchado con esa letra, con esa sangre, sigue manchado toda su vida. Entonces él tiene que pagar. Porque no es nada, ni tampoco hizo bien. Matarla, bueno, estoy de acuerdo que a lo mejor por X motivo que lo traicionó, pero esto no es así, nomás porque él tenía pantalones, no. hay que hacerle la lucha a cumplir las leyes. Que tiene que, cuando menos que diga dónde la sepultó o dónde la enterró o a ver qué. Porque ¿quién más que Él y nuestro Padre Dios?
Throughout the years, you've never given up. What's your message to other families who might be in similar situations and they haven't gotten that justice yet?
Keep faith, keep on going, believe in a God that you have, that you will get closure. They will get captured, and you will get justice.
And what are your thoughts now, too, that we learned that the judge has denied his?
That's the best news I could ever hear. Non-bond, that means that he's going to sit there and think about what he did.
Thank you, everybody. Thank you so much.
Thank you de
Puede
todos.
decir su nombre y su nombre.
Mi nombre es Natividad Jiménez, el papá de María Elena Jiménez, y muchas gracias a todos que hayan venido a dar apoyo, porque si no, no vamos a hacer nada. Natividad Jiménez.
My name is Gloria Jimenez, and thank you everybody that's here. Thank you for always being on my side and supporting me, and let's continue this to get justice.
Can you spell your last name for us?
Jimenez, Jimenez.
I'm sorry, can you spell Dad's first name?
First name Natividad.
Thank you, everybody.
Thank you.
Thank you.
What's up with the Hood News Peeps? We're here live in Denver Harbor, here at Nieto Park, friends. This is for Maria Jimenez Rodriguez. Yesterday, Eric Arsenault was apprehended. We posted video of that. We got video footage of the arrest. His bond was set at $250,000. Everybody was outraged, and today he was no bonded. Thank you, whoever did that. Whoever made that decision to no bond him, thank you, because that $250,000 bond would have been nothing to him, for his family to pay for. So he would have been out. He would have been out all weekend long, able to go take off and run off like he did these other years. Thank you, U.S. Marshals. Thank you, HPD. Thank you, everybody who's investigated, who's shared, get the word out, whoever tipped it in, whatever. Thank you, everyone. Thank you. And it's not closure just yet. There's still a long road that remains. Where is Maria? Where is Maria? That is the question now. Where is Maria? What happened to her? Demanding justice. Is your girl Grizzy live here with the Hood News. Back to you, friends. Nieto Park. And we even have the family of Jennifer Marie Sanchez, the lady that her husband's sitting right now in jail on capital murder charges, and he has not disclosed where her body is at. That family, her mother is here right now to show support. That's her mother in the pink, and that lady right there. She came to show support. I just hugged her, and I just literally wanted to start crying. Man. Shout out to these angels that look out for one another. These families have so much in common. That common factor is the pain. And they come here to show support, friends. No one else would probably understand but one another. Very sad brother and sisterhood. I want to also thank April Aguirre for coming up and talking and stuff. Thank you, friend, and thank you to the Hood News Peeps, man. You guys are amazing, incredible at getting the word out, man. Thank you, guys. This is one of the first stories we ever aired on the Hood News. This is one of the first stories when Hood News started becoming serious. Like I was just doing car shows and comedy, and this story just, you know, we went to the first vigil where we still didn't even know where Maria was at. And it wasn't until a year later that charges were filed. He'd been a suspect. This man was working at the Houston Food Bank for a whole year. Just, man, just sad stuff, man. And now he got to live and run. So now he's got to pay. Now thank God for that no bond. All right, reporting live is your girl Grizzy. Back to you guys. Everybody, this haunts everybody. Shout out to the community of Denver Harbor. Justice for Maria Jimenez Rodriguez.